All right, so I know quite a few of you have been anticipating the launch and the release of the new Legend and Maverick. But how do these compare to the original formulation? Well, that's what we're going to find out today, so stay tuned. Cue that intro. What's going on, my beautiful fragrance family, and welcome back to My2Scents. I hope each and every one of you are doing freaking fantastic today. My name is Brian, and this is the channel all about helping boost your confidence through the art of fragrance and helping you become a lasting scent memory. So middle of last year, Aaron decided to launch two brand new fragrances at a much cheaper cost. He put them in different bottles, these bottles right here, Maverick and Legend. But the unfortunate part is they got discontinued. And the reason being, they had an issue with the producer who makes the glass. They weren't able to get these anymore. So Aaron did what any great perfumer would do and said, you know what? Screw it. I'm not dealing with that. I'm going to amp up the concentration. I'm going to make them frickin' beastly. And instead of these bottles, we're going to put them in our signature bottles. So now Maverick and Legend are coming in these 50 ml bottles. Before we get into these bad boys, let me know, did you get the original Maverick and Legend? What were your thoughts? Are you excited about the new Maverick and Legend? Are you excited to find out exactly what the differences are? If I think that you should rush out there and, scoop these up, well, let's find out if they are in today's Whiffs and Sniffs. All right, so the way I'm going to do this, I'm going to kind of talk back and forth between both fragrances. We're going to start out with Maverick because Maverick actually has the least amount of change in it. But we'll get more into that here shortly. And then we'll end with Legend because Legend, the two are quite different. All right, we're going to start out with Maverick. Leave the notes up here for you so you can follow along. Also, if you have this bottle, go ahead and bust it out and, follow along with me. And it might actually help you kind of understand more without being able to smell this, like what the differences are. But Maverick, honestly, has the least amount of difference. Now, there are some differences in them. Don't get me wrong, there's definitely some differences. This is at a 25% concentration, and this is at, I believe, a 20% concentration. Still a high concentration, but this isn't going to be made anymore, so you're going to have to do this. Up top, you're going to get a bunch of citruses. I can mainly get like a bergamot mandarin combo. It's kind of creamy, and that's what I really get in this. Now, the opening of the original Maverick is a little bit rougher. This is a lot more polished. Now, the way that the plum is in this, it's a little bit more earthy. You get a little bit more of like the green qualities of the plum. As for this, it's a little bit sweeter. It's creamier. It's a little bit just fruitier and juicier. But you also get that transition in this. It's just in here, it just goes straight into just being a juicy plum. In this, you get a little bit of that earthiness. Both of them, tonka bean and vanilla. The vanilla in both of these is nice and creamy. The tonka bean in it has a really nice powdery quality. And in both of these, it's pretty much the same, to be completely honest. It's just a little bit smoother, maybe a little bit more creamier.
More creamier? It's more creamy, dumbass.
And it just projects a little bit further on the new concentration, on the new Maverick. This one just sits a little bit closer to the skin. But scent profile, pretty much the same. Now the spices. Now I get a little bit more spiciness coming from this one than I do this one, but not a whole lot. I don't think you'll really tell too much of a difference. The patchouli in this and the patchouli in this do the exact same thing. They add nice woody characteristic and just add to the nice woodiness coming from cedar. Now, both of these, they dry down pretty much exactly the same. Opening is really the different part. I think if you own this one, you don't need to rush out and get this one. Or if you really want to just keep this as, this is a keepsake. This is discontinued. You'll not be able to get this again. If you're a collector, save this one and go out and get this one. Yeah, absolutely. They layer really well together. I actually enjoy the opening of this Maverick more than this one. I kind of like that it's a little rough around the edges, and then it smooths out, it gets nice and soft. This one is just soft all the way through. This one, though, does project further, all right, and better longevity. I got about 7 hours out of this. I get about 10 hours out of this. Though it does at some point become a skin scent, kind of like this one does. This one just projects for longer, for about 3-4 hours. This one, maybe an hour, hour and a half. So in that aspect, it is definitely not redundant to own both of these. So Maxaroma does not have these up yet. I will talk a little bit more about that here shortly. So just bear with me. Now on to Legend. Now this is the biggest leap in difference, okay? Now this Legend right here, all right, which is no longer available, again, discontinued. This one is more amplified with oak moss. So it's got, you know, that nice citrusy opening. So you're gonna get lemon, I think clementines in there, some bergamot. And the bergamot, like the citrusy opening in this is bright. It's not as bright as this one. The sweetness is dumbed down in this one. The sweetness is amplified in this one. The clementine is really nice in it. I get a little bit more of the clementine than I do in this, but the sweetness on the top of this is definitely more amplified. This is a little bit more set back. As you roll into the heart with this one, you're getting a lot more oak moss. I get this very green, actually really nice oak moss, but it's almost adding like a bitter green herbal quality to it. That is not in this at all. So this is built on an amber Tonkin apple accord for the heart. It's called the Legend Accord. This one is built on a buttload of ambroxan, tonka, and apple. And I really enjoy that combination. The ambroxan is really what's making this, just amplifying it. It is popping everything off, and it does that for a very long time. This has got superb projection. This is a lot more set back. The oak moss in this I actually really enjoy, but it does something funky on my skin in the heart, but that only lasts for probably about 10-15 minutes, and then everything kind of subsides and it does what it does, and the base becomes a little bit more woody. It's nice and sweet. This one as well, nice and woody with that ambroxan. You get some cedar. You also get that nice oak moss, but it's a lot creamier and green. It's not as bitter and herbal, so it's still nice. It's just different. The sandalwood, as it dries down, is really nice with a nice resinous quality coming from, I believe it's like an elemi resin that he's using, and that elemi makes it nice and sweet and resinous. But where this is a lot more set back, a little bit more, I would say this is more fougere-esque compared to this one, even though this is a very modern fougere. This is loud, this is bright, this is sweeter. In my opinion, I would wear this more than I would wear this, just because how that transition on my skin and the heart, this doesn't have that. And plus, this is gonna get you noticed. This one is a little bit more set back. It's got nice projection within the first hour. This one lasts for like 4 hours, and then it starts really drying down. Both great fragrances. I do think that if you weren't so happy with Legend's performance, you're going to be happy with this one. But this is going to be different, okay? It's not going to be exactly like this. But I think this is a better blend. I think this is a better performer. I just think it smells better, honestly. This one I do really enjoy, but I'm going to keep it as a keepsake. Like, I'm going to keep this as part of my collection because I'm not going to be able to get it anymore. And I'll wear it for special occasions. Or I might even layer them, because you can layer them and it smells fantastic. Okay, so going on to pricing, these are already available in the UK. They're 80 pounds, so 120 US dollars. I think that's right. I believe that's right. So 120 US dollars, I think is a great price. 50 mLs, 120 bucks, super long lasting. A little goes a long way for either of these. I would say Maverick, it's a little redundant to get right now. If you enjoy the OG Maverick, then you can use that up and then get this. As for Legend, they're two different fragrances. They truly are. They share a lot of similar qualities, but completely different fragrances. This Legend is a frickin' beast. This Maverick is also a beast. This is like a super beast. Both fantastic fragrances. Maxaroma does not have these on their website yet. I do believe they've been sent over there, but I think that they have either Legend or Maverick, the original bottles, still left, and I believe they're on sale. So go check that out if you're wanting something that, well, you're not going to be able to get again, and you can get it on sale. I think it's on sale. Regardless, it's still, I think it's $85 for a 50 ml, which is a really good price. But I will keep you posted. I'll keep you updated. You can get these on Aaron's site for 80 pounds or $120, but you're going to have to pay for that shipping, and it is expensive. So these will be out soon. I will keep you posted on the community tab. But I'll say this, both of these are stellar fragrances. Regardless, if you do pick them up, I think these are also going to be available in 10 mLs. They are available in 10 mLs on Aaron's site. So it's a great way to test drive to see for yourself. But guys, that's it. If you missed my live with Aaron Terrence Hughes, I'll leave a card right here. I'll leave it at the end screen. Go check that out. Lots of awesome stuff coming out. He is going to be in New York City, May 7th. I don't exactly know where to get tickets. I know you can get them on Eventbrite. I tried to purchase some myself. Did not find them. But again, I will also keep you posted on that. And I hope a lot of you guys can go, because I would love to meet as many of my subscribers as possible in my lifetime. I think that would be freaking awesome. But guys, let me know what your thoughts are on the new Legend Maverick. Maybe you're in the UK, you've already picked them up. Let me know what you think of the old ones, and if you're excited to get the new ones. But that's it for me today, guys. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. If you enjoyed today's content, then do me a favor and like, comment, share, and subscribe, and always remember, you are stinking beautiful. And until next time, happy scent trails.